Okay, today's lesson is on simple probability. Okay, there are a couple things that I need to tell you guys before we go into probability. First of all, you guys all know what a die is. Okay, I've had students say, I said roll a die, and they're like, you mean dice? No, roll one die. Die is singular. Dice is plural. Kind of like mouse, mice. It's kind of like that idea. Okay, die and dice. So dice, you're going to have more than one. Okay, make sense? On your homework, you might see it written as number cube, a standard number cube, or dice. Okay? How many sides does a die have? 6. A die has 6 sides. Now, there are different kind of dice. Like if you guys are into RPGs, role-playing games, they have like 8-sided dice. They have 10-sided dice, 4-sided die, right? They have all these different kinds of dice. 20-sided die, okay? So 6-sided die is a standard die. Let's take a look at a deck of cards. A deck of cards has how many cards? 52 cards. No, without the joker. Now, you have different suits. What are suits? We have an upside down heart with a triangle. That's called spades. You have 3 circles in a triangle formation with a triangle. This is called a clover in real life, but in card games, what do we call this? Clubs. And those are black. And then we have hearts and diamonds. Inks out. Okay, so we have spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds. So you need to know that there are 4 suits. How many black cards are there then? Half the deck, which is 26. How many red cards are there? Again, half the deck. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? Alright. Next, we have ace. 2, 3, 4, ... 9, 10. Then we have our jack, our queen, and our king. Okay? I'm going to call them numbers, even though there are some letters like ace, jack, queen, king. I'm going to call them numbers. So when I say numbers, that includes the king. That includes ace. Got it? Okay. So how many numbers are there? There are 13 numbers. There are 13 different kind of cards. These ones, if a probability question asks for face cards, these are called face cards. They're called face cards because there are faces on them. Jack, queen, and king have faces on them. Any questions so far? All right. Now, let's go into simple probability. The probability is equal to what you want over what you have. So if I want to pick a boy from this classroom, I'll get the number of boys and divide it by the total number of students. Make sense? Okay. What I want, let's say I want ace. How many aces are there in a deck? 4. I have an ace of spades, an ace of clubs, an ace of hearts, and an ace of diamonds. I have 4 different kinds of aces. So if I say I want an ace, I would say 4 out of 52. Make sense? Alright, so let's do that one. I'm going to give you guys a little notation here. P parentheses ace. That means what's the probability of getting an ace? P stands for probability. Whatever's inside the parentheses is what you're trying to find. So how many aces are there? And how many cards are there? Okay. There are 4 out of 52. It's a 4 out of 52 chance of getting an ace. Now, we can reduce that. 1 out of 13. 1 out of 13. So the probability of getting an ace is 1 out of 13. What about the probability of getting a 5? 1 out of 13. What about the probability of getting a king? 1 out of 13. Okay? Any questions on this? What if I asked you to do this as a percent? What if I said, what's the probability as a percent of my chances of getting an ace? Do you guys remember the first assignment? Okay, the first assignment we had to change them back and forth. If I divide it, I get the decimal. And then what do I do? There you go. I do 1 divided by 13, and then I multiply by 100. And that's going to give you 7.7%. So your chances of getting an ace is 7.7%. Okay? Okay. Rolling a die. What's my probability of rolling a 5? How many 5s are there? 1. How many faces are there? 6. So your probability is going to be 1 out of 6. What's my probability of rolling a prime number? Yep. That's exactly why we're doing this as notes. What is a prime number? A prime number is any number that can be divided by 1 and itself and nothing else. 1 is not a prime number because you're saying 1 twice. What are the factors of 1? 1 and 1. Well, that's not a prime number then. 2 is a prime number because it could be divided by 2 and 1. Nothing else. 3 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. 11 is a prime number. Right? These are all prime numbers. Not all the odd numbers. 9 has a factor of 3. 13, 17, 19, 23, 27. Nope, not 27. 29. Okay? Which one of these can be found on a dice? Or not dice, die. These can be found on a die. So what's my chances of rolling a prime number? 3 out of 6. What's that as a percent? Okay? Now, when I ask you for the probability, do you have to give me all of these? Nope. On the homework assignment, you're going to have to give me the fraction and the percent. Okay? One last thing I want to cover is theoretical and experimental. You have your theoretical probability, and you have your experimental probability. Theoretical. If I flip a coin, what's my chances of getting a heads? Okay? A coin toss. My theoretical probability is 50%. 50% heads. So if I flip the coin 10 times, you would expect it to be heads how many times? 5. Is that what happens in real life? Experimental is real life. Okay? Theoretical is what it's supposed to be. Experimental is real life, what really happened. Okay? What's that? Are we going to have to do this? Maybe. Okay. Now, if I have a die, and I said, what's the probability of rolling an even number? Probability of even. What's my chances of rolling an even? It's going to be 3 out of 6 or 1/2. 50-50, right? 50% chance odd, 50% chance even. So theoretically, rolling an even is going to be 50%. Or 1/2. Let's take a look. I'm going to roll it 10 times. First one, we have odd and even. The first one's going to be odd. Second one's odd. Odd again. Ooh, look at that. Odd again. Even. My money's on even. 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 Ooh, this is coming pretty close. Even. And odd. Ooh! My theoretical was 50-50. I was hoping that this wouldn't happen. But my experimental equaled my theoretical in this case. Okay, my first period, this was my tally for my first period. Okay, so I rolled an odd 7 times and I rolled an even 3 times in my first period. So if you just looked at this data, you would say, oh, the chances of me getting an even is going to be 3 out of 10, or 30%. Is that true? That's true? No. So the chances of rolling a 50-50, the more you roll, the closer to 50-50 you'll get. I'm going to say that again. The more times you roll this die, the closer you are to 50-50. What if I stopped after 5? If I rolled it 5 times, then half of those rolls should be an even. So let's say I rolled it 6 times. If I rolled it 6 times, it was 4-2. Was that really 50-50? Nope. So sometimes you'll get the theoretical, but chances are you won't. Okay? But if I rolled it 100 times, would I be closer to a 50-50? Yes. What if I rolled it 1,000 times? Yes. The more you roll, the closer to 50-50 you'll get. Alright, any questions?